Hello everyone, myself Saurabh Maheshwari and I welcome you all to the ongoing lecture series on C programming, and we are doing currently the topic pointers in C. In the pointers in C, we have seen till now how to do various addressing of the variables and how the pointers are declared, what is the concept of pointer. Then we saw how to assign various addresses to the pointer variables and what are the methods of different assignments. Then we saw how to perform arithmetics such as increment and decrement in terms of pointers and what are the results of these increment and decrement. Then we applied concept of pointers for accessing of arrays. So the base address of array was assigned to the pointer variable, and pointer variables can be used to scan various arrays. Subsequently we will see how to assign pointer to strings and what are the benefits of accessing strings through pointers. So similarly, as we applied pointer for for integer array, the same can be applied in the form of character array. Suppose we have a character array like this, which is a sort of a string which has a string like this. So the character size of this array A is character size of array is 8. Fine. Why 8? Because 7 characters plus 1 null character. Right. So this makes the character size to be 8. Now for storing the base address of this array of character array, I required a character type pointer p. Okay. And as we know that assignment of pointer, the address of array to the pointer does not require ampersand operator, that is address of operator, because the name of array is itself is base address. Now in this way we can we can assign the base address of the array to the pointer, right? So this string is now denoted by this particular pointer. Okay. Now what all the functions and all the processes that could be applied on the name of array will be directly applicable on the name of pointer, such as if you want to print this string using puts, so you will simply we do puts a. Fine. In the alternative, while printing through an pointer variable, it only requires pointer puts p. Fine. So puts p would print the uh, character array in the form of string. Fine. So the same can be done with the help of different functions. Now, if you want to change the string in A, you can simply write getters p. So getters p would getters p would ask for an string. Suppose we enter another string, that is this. This string is given input in this. So what happens earlier? This character array was having these characters, right? Because this is name of array, and another there is a pointer variable p, and p has the base address of a, so it is pointing to this particular base address, right? And as soon as you put school over there, so what happens, this earlier placed string is changed, and it is changed with the new string. Okay. So this what happens while accessing directly the string array with the help of pointer variable. Definitely we can also do this character by character also, because if you want to print it character by character, you may do like that while pointer p is not equals to null, or You can also write it in the form of null character itself notation or the null symbol. Okay, so while this is not there, then you can simply printf. Since we are doing character by character, so we will use %c and %c, and it will be pointer p. Fine. And the one more thing which is important is that p plus plus. Now why this p plus plus? Because p initially is at the base address and you have printed this particular character. Now to print this character you have to do p to p plus plus, that is the next valid memory location. So this prints your string on the screen. Okay, print string character by character using pointer, using pointer. Right, so this is the method we can apply to print the string character by character using pointer. And this is the method that is to take input a string with the help of pointer. This is input a string with the sorry, output a string with the help of pointer. Now you can see that here we use pointer p and here we use only p. Why? So why the difference? So the difference is between why the difference between this puts p and that is uh, printing printf, and I want to print pointer p. Okay, now there is a difference between both of them. As p is a character array, so pointer p denotes the value at address in p, and this value would be a character only, single character, right? Single character. That is why we used %c here to print it. You can see here we used %c to print here. Fine. And also pointer symbol was used before p because we wanted the value. But the puts use the puts has the syntax. It requires here the address of array. Fine. It is here the argument of the function is address of, that is base address of string, right? Or character array, or character array. Fine. And this character array should end with a null character. Fine. So a base address is required in puts. Fine. So as we have seen that the p has taken the base address of a, so writing put as p is equivalent to, these both statements are equivalent to each other. If you want to print with the help of array, you can use put as name of array, and if you want to print with the help of pointer, you can directly take put as the name of pointer. Here this statement is not valid. Fine, put as pointer p, because pointer p is a single character. Okay, and this particular puts takes assignment, puts take a pointer variable as a argument, not anything else. Now we will try to make a program of strings with the help of pointers instead of the previous method that we have seen. Suppose we want to count number of occurrences of all uppercase. Count occurrences, example we are taking here, count occurrences of uppercase and lowercase characters in a string. Fine. So for this we will take input string. Fine. So we can declare an array. Suppose this is an array and I want it can be maximum of 20 characters. I am going to declare it, and we can take input get as a. Fine. In this way we can take input, right? But instead of that we prefer now to take input with the help of a pointer p, and this p is assigned to a. Okay, now address of A is assigned to this P. It means the pointer starts pointing to this base address A. So this A can be replaced with the P. So get as P would work same, and the value that will be input will go to this particular array A. This will be stored in this array. Fine. Now what do we want? We want that every individual character needs to be checked whether it is a uppercase character or a lowercase character, and for based on the type of character, a counting number needs to be incremented. So I need to take two counting variables, that is u, okay, for uppercase, and L for lowercase, and I may initialize them both with the 0, u equals to 0 and L equals to 0. These two I can initialize, right? Now how to scan? This is the method to scan any string. Fine. So but if I just change, okay, there is another method to scan. In this method what happened, the p which we started the address, we incremented the address, and after the this loop, if you want to print the string, you will not be able to print it. Fine. So what we will do, we will not increment the pointer p, but we will use the method of accessing the string directly with the help of pointer arithmetic in this particular method. Fine. We can have the increment, we have the next element access with the help of addition of a variable to the pointer, right? So I will also take a variable I over here. Fine. And apart from that, we can also use a method where we can have a temporary pointer every time to scan. Okay, this is a temporary pointer to scan the character array. So we can simply write like this: q equals to p. Now this is a, this is p. P is pointing to this. Now we also had a q, right? And we put q equals to p. So as this value is x, this value also becomes x, and x, since being the base address of this, so these both start pointing to the base address of the common array. Okay, so multiple pointers are pointing to a same base address, right? So here how to scan it? We can scan it with the help of like this: while pointer q is not equals to null, you can write like this. And till then, what we can do, if pointer q equals to, or the condition for this pointer q is greater than equals to 97, and pointer q is less than equals to 122, it is printf, sorry, the lower case needs to be incremented. So we will do L plus plus, else if pointer q equals to pointer q greater than equals to 65, and pointer q is less than equals to 90. So that would increment uppercase, and q plus plus. After these both statements, in the end of the loop, we want to do q plus plus to move the pointer variable forward. So q started from here. Now q we are incrementing step by step. So we are incrementing it for every member of the string, but we are keeping p constant because we have not changed p, and we created a copy of p into q. Now anytime if you want to access this particular string, you can access with the help of p. Okay, because if you change p and don't keep copy of p, so you will forget the base address of a. Okay, anyhow this is a character array, so the anytime it can be printed with the help of array. But if it is compulsory to use pointers, then you will not be able to print the array. Okay, so what we have done, we have created a copy of the array. Fine. So in that an alternative, and in the end we can printf. Okay. Uppercase occurrences, uppercase is percent d, and lowercase is percent d, and both can be u comma l. Okay, so this is going to print your number of uppercase characters and lowercase character with the help of scanning of a string through pointer. Okay, now I am going to give you an alternative method of accessing this with the help of a um, any temporary pointer or any copy pointer. Okay, so this was another pointer that was used and a copy was kept. So this is one of the method to scan any string or scan any array. You can also apply the same method when scanning array, but this facility is not available in integer or in float array. Okay, so there you need to know how many elements are there, so that the loop would be in the terms of a counting variable, right? So I am writing this as an alternative of this particular while loop. Here you will require a counting variable, that is I, which can start from, okay, 0. Fine. So we can check it like that. Fine. So while I pointer p plus I is not equals to null. Fine. So while pointer p plus I, okay, I will make it significantly different. So while pointer p plus I not equal to null, it means you are now not incrementing p, but using the value of p plus the index number to use the value directly. Okay, this is the same method that we saw as an alternative to access the array. Here what you can do, you can check this pointer p plus I, the both condition everywhere. Instead of pointer q, pointer q will be replaced with help of pointer p plus I. In this way, you will not require this extra pointer. Extra pointer is not required, and also you are going to not change. Okay, no change in p. Fine. So no change in p. So that is why you can access this p with the help of the same with the string with the help of the same pointer. This is all for now to access the pointers to strings. We will see further topic in pointers in next video. Thank you.